Welcome back, guys. Thanks for checking out another video. 2007 Acura TSX in for the tune today, and I wanted to make a video for you guys because I know you guys like the TSX videos, so how could I not make a video on this one? This car has some great parts, should make some great power. I'm halfway through the tune at the moment, and we've run into a problem, and it seems like TSXs are always problematic whenever they show up. So this car, like I said, 2007 Acura TSX, it is full bolt-on. It has 3.5-inch intake, it has ZDX throttle body, RBC Intake Manifold, RDX Injectors, a header, 3-inch exhaust. It's on Flashpro. The issue we've run into today is I believe the ZDX throttle body is causing a problem. And I see this occasionally, especially as cars get older. The ZDX throttle body draws a lot of current. You can usually get away with driving this throttle body on the street, but whenever you're doing sustained full throttle pulls, sometimes it just basically overheats the drivers in the ECU or the throttle actuation system. And what I see in the data log is we're holding throttle down 100%, and up near the top of the red line, the throttle body starts to close. And once it gets to a certain point of deviation from requested to actual throttle position, the ECU throws an error code and we have to stop. So like I said, halfway through the tune and we've experienced this problem. I have a few throttle bodies lying around. So we are gonna pull out this ZDX throttle body. I'm gonna swap in a different throttle body, and we're gonna see if we can fix this issue right here on the spot and continue this tune. So let's take care of that. All right, guys, so I have installed a K-tuned 72mm drive-by-wire throttle body in place of the ZDX throttle body. I actually really like this throttle body. It looks clean. It's what I used in my K-series swap in the Porsche. I use this throttle body all the time. It works really well for me, and it's a nice looking piece, and it's slightly bigger than the ZDX. So it's all bolted in, ready to go. I'm gonna fire it up and hopefully continue on with the tune and no more issues. All right, guys, all done with the tune. K-Tune to the rescue. Their throttle body fixed our problem, and we were able to continue on with the tune. So like I said, I really do like it. I use it all the time. It is a super clean looking piece. In my opinion, it's much better than running the ZDX throttle body because you don't have to run the adapter plate that you require for the ZDX. And in this case, it actually smoothed out the drivability. So I have the old ZDX throttle body here, and it was a used throttle body. It might just be defective. It might just be old and tired and have too many miles on it, and that might have been the issue. It may not have been the ECU at all. So I can't say for certain what the actual issue was, but all I do know is that the K-Tune throttle body solved all our issues. I was able to complete the tune, and as usual, I recorded a whole bunch of the dyno pulls, so I'll play those now, and then we'll cut to the final results. right guys, hopefully you enjoyed the dyno pulls, but I'm sure you're interested in what this car actually made today. And interestingly enough, this car had some sort of tune on it before. I don't know who did it. Today made pretty much what I expected it to make. It doesn't have the best header, and the way the header is connected to the exhaust is possibly holding it back. I bet you if it had a better quality header, it would have made a bit more. But either way, today in blue is what it made. It 227 peak horsepower, 182 foot-pounds torque. And what I have up on the graph is in red, the tune that it came in on. I don't know anything about it. I did take a look and it had some very interesting values in it. VTC was basically backwards to what I would have put in. Like I normally do, I'll share with you what I used for VTC values. So down low in the non-VTEC portion, I used 25 degrees. VTEC engaged at 4,500 RPM. VTC is set to 40 degrees right at VTEC engagement, and it carries it to about 5,700 RPM, where I start tapering it down to 25 at redline. The previous tune was weird. It engaged VTEC and VTC was at 30 and then ramped up to 43 at redline, which is like backwards in my opinion. But whatever, it is what it is. And ignition timing. I know a lot of guys ask me about ignition timing. In all honesty, with our pump gas, we don't have to go crazy with ignition timing. This is running a max of 27 degrees ignition timing all throughout VTEC. Before it was actually running 32 degrees, which is way too much. It's way more than it needs. This car is tuned on 94 octane pump gas, so you can usually max out ignition timing on these engines and go past the point of maximum brake torque. But rule of thumb, 27 degrees right around there is where you're gonna see maximum torque on these setups. So yeah, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like usual, if you liked the video, do me a favor and hit like. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, and I will continue to keep making these videos for you guys. So thanks again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.